foul ball for strike one. Got runner on first, 0-2 count here, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, just off the plate for ball one. Here's the pitch. Runner steals and going to get to second. 2 outs. Williams takes ball 2. So the count's 2-2, 2 outs. Runner on second. Lady Panthers up 2-1 early in this one, bottom of the first. If you're just tuning in, thanks for joining us here on the broadcast on this beautiful Monday. Lady Panthers come in 4-1 with their lone loss to Lone Grove. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And Williams fouls it back, just like Lovett did. Battle the pitcher here, staying with it. Sometimes you don't get the pitch that you want, but it's close to that strike zone. You got 2 on you. You got to guard the plate, foul it back to live and bat another day. That's what Williams did. Now she looks at the 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Just a little bit early. Lady Panthers have kind of been ahead of the pitches so far. The off speed, yes, you tipped it. Off-speed pitch, got him swinging just a little bit early, like you saw there with Williams. Lovett fouled it off a few times, though, earlier, and got her timing and speed down and flew one to – there's a pass ball, so the runner's going to advance to third. It took Lovett about 5 or 6, maybe 7 pitches, but she finally got that timing down and nearly got her first home run of the season over the left center wall. We apologize, folks, for the broadcast. It kind of disrupted there just for a moment. We rebooted it and got it going again, so we apologize for that. Thank you for your patience and joining us. Here goes the 3-2 pitch. And Williams is going to pop up, looks to third as she tracks it down, drops it there. And I'm going to say that's a fair ball. And so the runner is going to score on the error.
Now batting number 11, Peyton Meekum.
So now Peyton Meekum's going to come up to the plate, the right fielder for the Lady Panthers. The rules are different depending on where your base runners are. I've never really fully understood I'm going to have to, am I muted? All right, Williams with the steal after reaching first on the error. Lady Panthers up early. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to get it here in a second. I messed it all up. Pitch outside for ball one. Going to even the count 1-1. Fort Gibson had a opportunity to get out of this thing with minimal damage, but a drop, fly ball, allowed a run to score. Lady Panthers still at it. Mm-hmm. So it's 2-1 count. Runner on second, 2 outs. Pitch on the inside corner. So it's going to even it up on Meekum here. Here's a pitch inside for strike 3. And so back-to-back inside corner. And so we're going to head to the top of the second, but not before the Lady Panthers put 3 on the board, and they head to the top of the second up 3-1. Gibson back up to the plate, trailing now 3-1. There's a pop-up. Bracken makes the call and comes down with it for the first out of the top of the second.
Now batting number 7, Emma Spears.
Cook's first pitch, strike 1. There's a fly ball out to Adams, and comes down with the catch with the routine fly ball for the second out.
Now batting number 19, Cameron Tapp.
So 2 up, 2 down for the Lady Panthers, and now Cook looks to try to finish it out. Good off-speed pitch. Johnson playing over more like almost third base. Almost got like 2 third basemen over there. They're expecting for potentially a pull here. And second pitch for strike 2. Pass ball for first ball. Makes the count 1-2, 2 outs, top of the second. Here's the 1-2 pitch, going to even the count, 2-2. Cook trying to get her to chase. Lady Tigers not falling for it. Here's the pitch. Good little stanky cheese right there for strike 3 and out 3. So we head to the bottom of the second. Lady Panthers still up 3-1. All right, folks, here we are, bottom of the second, leading off for your Lady Panthers, number 24, Marley Bracken. Here's the first pitch, squares around for the bunt. What a bunt there by Bracken running down the line, and she's going to be safe every day of the week on that one. And what a good bunt there by Bracken, reaching safely to first. The Lady Panthers off to a good start early in the second. Now batting for the Lady Panthers, second baseman Noli Blanchett. Pitch fouled back, strike one. There's the 0-1 pitch off the end of the bat, potentially double play, and it is. Good defensive stop by Fort Gibson there as Blanchett grounds into the double play. Just
Now batting number 23.
Great execution there by the Lady Tigers. Head to the top of the lineup now, shortstop senior Jordan Johnson. Jordan ground out her first attempt, her first at bat. So Lady Panthers already going through their lineup here. Pitch inside for ball one. Just a good play there by Fort Gibson on their defensive side. Second base able to get that ball out of her glove quick, and just a good throw by the shortstop to first to make the double play. There's ball two inside and low to Johnson. Johnson's off to a good start this season, batting .571. And now watching ball three reach the backstop. So now Johnson's ahead in the count, 3-0, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Lady Panthers up 3-1. On deck is Dally Engel, who walked in the first and would eventually score the first run for the Lady Panthers. Here's the inside pitch. 4 straight pitches just inside of the corner. And so Johnson's going to reach first on the walk. And so now Dally comes to the plate with a runner on first, 2 outs. The outfield, they kind of shift out a little bit deeper than what they've been playing. Anticipating potentially a deep fly ball here. The wind's really not blowing much. The flag got a standstill out there at center. And pitch inside, and Dally's going to take one for the team. And Johnson's going to advance to second. And that's going to bring Keely Adams, the left fielder. It's going to be a meeting of the minds here, and as the coach for the Lady Tigers speak with his pitcher just for a moment, we want to give a quick shout out to some of our Lady Panther Vision supporters and sponsors. I want to say thanks to Farmers State Bank, a great supporter of Stigler Athletics, as well as Home Base Services. We sure appreciate all of you folks for your support, and as a result of that support, we're able to bring these broadcasts to you each and every home game throughout the regular season. Thank you, Home Based and Farmers State Bank. Adams now goes to the plate here. She's batting before the day, batting .333. She ground out back in the first, looking to maybe do a little bit of damage here. If she could take one deep like she did last Monday, she'd get all the RBIs today. And so the pitcher settles in. Here comes the pitch. Going to be called strike one. Good pitch there. Looked like it was going to come across the plate high, but it dropped down in the strike zone for that first strike of the ball game, or for the batter. 2 outs, runner on first and second. Lady Panthers up 3-1. So Adams steps out. Take a few practice swings. Now back in. Jordan Johnson on second. There's a little off-speed pitch outside corner. It's going to even the count, 1-1. Got Maya Nixon, who came in to run for Engel. They're on first. Count even now, 1-1 to Adams. Here's the pitch. And Adams takes it right down the middle of the center field, and Johnson, it's going to be a close play to play, but Jordan is just a little bit faster, and Nixon's going to advance to third on the 2-out double by Keely Adams. Caitlin Lovett now up to the plate for the Lady Panthers. She got the 2-out double, who got the runs going earlier in the first inning. Now 4-1 Lady Panthers. Lovett looks for a pitch. Runners on second and third, but there is 2 outs. Pitch comes inside, and he's going to say just off the plate for ball number 1. Good 2-out double back in the first for Caitlin. A hit she needed and hopefully get her going in the right direction. And here's the 1-0 pitch, and she turns on that booger, and it's going to be foul. Coach Engel saying, sis, you're just a little bit early on it. Sit back on that ball, and let's take it for a ride. Evens the count, 1-1. There's the pitch, goes to third base, pump, and goes to first for the 3rd out, but not before the Lady Panthers add another run, and we head to the top of the 3rd. Your Lady Panthers 4, Lady Tigers 1.
Austin.
All right, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Austin up to bat for the Lady Tigers. Cook on the mound for Stigler. Lady Panthers up 4-1. Here's the pitch. Inside corner for strike 1. Folks, with those that are watching home, we realize that the angles, the camera angles that we're giving you so far this season, a little bit different than what you're accustomed to. We have one of our cameras go out, so we're in the process of pitch fouled back for strike 2. We're in the process of getting that camera. So right now, one of our angles is a GoPro. We went old school on you, thanks to Vales. He pulled that out of the attic. But if it wasn't for Vales, we wouldn't have that angle. So we're working on it. Bear with us. Hopefully by the next game or two, we'll have the better angle for you and for the broadcast. Here's the 0-2 pitch outside for ball one. Bell's tore his other camera up, and because of that, you know, we have to give you a GoPro. Yeah, you're right. So Cook pitches outside, just outside the corner of the plate, so it's going to even the count 2-2. There's the pitch, right down. Ooh, I guess maybe a little bit low inside. My bad. He faked me out. He kind of has that delayed strike call, so I thought that's what we were going to get. But here comes the full count pitch, inside corner, and we're going to say ball four. So Cook jumps out on top of the batter there, but ends up losing her. So now Lady Tigers have a runner on first. There's the pitch fouled up. Bracken trying to locate it. Oh, falls down there. Kind of right there where it transitions from the dirt to the field. Foot got caught up in it and fell. She was tracking it there. Just one of those things that happens at times. That grass monster jumped up and got her, but Bracken's doing an excellent job over there at first and just lost her feet on that play. There's the pitch. Cook makes the play. Runner is thrown out at first, but not before the Lady Tigers advance to second. So good bunt there by Fort Gibson. Mendenhall now at the plate for the Lady Tigers. One out, runner on second. Stigler up 4-1. Still early in the ball game. Plenty of ball left to be played. Here's the pitch. Good off speed for strike one by Cook. One thing about Cookie, man, when she comes to the mound, she's going to bring consistency to you. She throws a good ball and doesn't walk a whole lot of players. And as a coach, that's all you can ask for. Loses that one there just inside and off the plate, evens the count 1-1. So Cook steps back to the mound. One out, runner on second. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it's going to be outside for ball two. Football season is right around the corner, folks. Coach Wilkett taking over the helm of Panther football. There's an outside fastball for ball three. So we're looking forward to see what Coach Wilkett can do with the fellas this season. Panther Vision is excited to be able to bring as many broadcasts to you this season as possible. There's the pitch fouled back. Now evens the count at 3-2. Or not even the count, now full count rather. So Cook looks at Engel here, makes the pitch, and fouled back by Mendenhall. First game of the season for Panther football is going to be on Friday, September the 6th. Going to be right here at Panther Stadium against the Salisaw Black Diamonds. Really, those two teams, it doesn't really matter what their records may be heading into the ball game. Is of course going to be 0-0, but both teams could be 5-0. One team could be 5-0, the other one 0-5. Regardless, it's going to be a great matchup, and we'll look forward to the opener against the Black Diamonds. Here's the pitch, ball four. And the Panthers have a challenging schedule this year. Talking about football, got to play Salisaw and then travel to Mena and play at Mena, Arkansas, and Stillwell, Lincoln Christian, and Idabel, Shakota, and Eufaula. It's good to see that matchup resuming this year. Senior night will be against Locust Grove, and then they finish out the season, Muldrow and Holland Hall. Holland Hall is going to be coming to Stigler this year, looking to avenge that loss last year. as Stigler knocked them out of the playoffs. So a tough schedule for the Panthers, but we know Coach Wilkins is going to have them fellas have them ready to play. And as of right now, Fort Gibson's come to play a little bit here. Got runners on first and second. There's a pitch out to Adams. Adams sees the ball go over her head. One runner's going to score. And they think about bringing another one, but it's going to hold up there. But that good one-out double by Fort Gibson, and they cut the lead in half, now 4-2 with one out.
Now batting number 12, Skylia Odin.
So we're going to go silent just for a moment. Coach Ingle's going to go out and talk to Cookie just for a moment, and we'll be right back. It was a good stop. Johnson gets throw was off the bag there. They had the runner, just not able to make the throw. Johnson a little bit off balance there. So the Lady Tigers, they score the run from third.
Now batting number 16,
So still one out, now 4-3.
Alabama Smith.
It was a tough play there by Johnson. Somehow was able to get her glove down and stop it, and nearly got the out there at second. And there's another good base hit by the Lady Tigers. And going to score another run. So Fort Gibson one out, and really the rally got started. There was a couple walks and then just a great piece of base hitting here by the Lady Tigers, and now they've tied it up with one out. And they're just kind of slapping at it. And Williams comes in and tracks down the ball there at center for the second out.
Now batting number 7, Emma Spears.
So Spears comes to the plate. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Lady Tigers tacked on 3 runs so far here in the top of the third. Cook's pitch off speed across the plate for strike 1. There's the pitch. Starts out fair, but rolls foul, and Lovett picks it up and gets it back to Cook now. And the Lady Tigers fall in the hole here, 0-2, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Leading for Lady Panthers as we get ready to head to the bottom of the third here in a minute. Cookie will come to bat as well as Williams. There's strike 3. So Cook, Williams, and Meekum as we head to the bottom of the third. We got ourselves a tie ball game. We'll be right back. And now batting for the Lady Panthers.
Now batting number 30, Cambry Cook.
Cambry Cook's in the house. Cook got a 2-out single back in the first inning. Scored the second run of the ball game. Here's the pitch. Still just a little bit. I was talking in between innings. I believe that Lady Panthers are just having to adjust to the speed of the pitch, which is not that the pitcher's throwing fast. It's actually the slower speed of the pitch. They're having trouble staying back on the ball, swinging a little bit early. They get that figured out, and they're going to put some points on the board. Here goes the 0-1 pitch. Here's the first pitch, ground out to third.
10, Riley Williams.
Williams now up to bat for the Lady Panthers. She reached on an error back in the first. Williams steps back on it, drives it to center, but the Lady Tigers able to come down with it. Good look there by Riley. Just if she's able to stay down on it just a little bit, maybe drive it a little bit more, would probably went over the head of the center fielder, but instead it goes into her glove, and now Peyton Meekum now up to the plate. She struck out her last at bat. Peyton does a good job getting down on it. It's going to get past the right fielder. She turns and crosses first, heads to second, and she's going to stop there with a 2-out double for Peyton Meekum, the right fielder for your Lady Panthers.
Marley Bracken.
So Marley Bracken up to the plate here. She got a single her first at bat back in the second inning. If we can pull that off again, I believe Meekum won't have a problem scoring, especially with 2 outs. You're going to be running on contact. In fact, Bracken had a heck of a bunt earlier back in the second inning. That infield remembers that bunt, and they're playing a little bit more in. For Fort Gibson here, your defense has got to be on point, though, as that first and third baseman comes in. So if you're shortstop or second, you're going to have to make sure as they come in, they're going to have to cover the bag. And so 0-1 pitch to Bracken. Here it comes. A little off-speed pitch right down the middle for the second strike, 0-2 count. Bracken swings and catches the end of the bat just outside the foul line, so it's going to be foul ball, still 0-2. So Bracken does a good job just making some contact there. It was 0-2 count. Anything close, you got to take a hack at it, and probably was ball one, but she said it's close enough, takes a swing, fouls it off. Now look, she gets another chance here, and that pitch is on the inside, ball one. Kind of delayed there. You just never know. He has a delayed strike call there sometimes. So I want to make sure I didn't get the cart before the horse, folks. So Bracken now looking at a 1-2 count. 2 outs, runner on second. That's Meekum. Here's the pitch. There's a little dribbler to third. Going to have to be quick if you're going to get her. And she's safe. Oh! Folks, we made a commitment this year to not make any negative comments towards anything that was out 3, so we head to the top of the 4th. We're still tied at 4. Cook back out on the mound for the Lady Panthers. First pitch inside for ball one. Top of the fourth inning. Tied at 4. Here's the second pitch, just high and outside. 2-0 count here. That's a good pitch there by Cook, 2-0 pitch. And it's going to catch the outside corner. Takes her count to 2-1. Another good pitch, same location, back to back, and that's going to even the count, 2-2. Lady Tigers, you don't want to get up here looking for walks because, as I said back in the last inning, Cook's going to throw you some pitches to hit. And there's the third pitch, near strike. Fouled back, still 2-2, but Cook's going to throw you some hittable pitches. And what you saw last inning was, to me, uncharacteristics. You don't usually walk back-to-back runners. And so if you got some pitches, you don't want to sit there and watch them go by you. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Right to Johnson. Johnson makes a routine catch over there, just not able to get the throw all the way to first. And Bracken has a little bit of trouble coming up with it. And the runner is going to reach safely for the first.
Number 1, Austin.
Austin now to the plate here for the Lady Tigers. Lady Panthers have a few uncharacteristic mistakes here today, looking to maybe right the ship here. Here it goes back to Johnson. Johnson now gets it to second. And it's going to be a routine ground out. Good catch there by Blanchett. Filling the shoes of Gentry Powell, last year's senior, who played second base for the Lady Panthers for, I want to say 3, almost 4 straight years. And Blanchett's doing a great job filling those shoes early in the season. Pitch foul back, strike 1. Lady Tigers have a runner on first, 1 out. Counts 0-1, tie ball game as we are in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch by Cook. Across the plate, but just a little low for ball 1, evens the count. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and joining us for tonight's broadcast. There's the pitch right up the middle. Johnson goes. What a play. Man, I'll tell you right now, folks, heck of a play there by Johnson. Does a great job getting the ball flicked out of her glove, and Blanchett secured it, but the runner was able to advance and reach safely. But a heck of a play by Johnson there at shortstop.
Riley Mendenhall.
So now for Gibson. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Mendenhall up to the plate, pitch outside, just off the corner for ball 1. Here's a good pitch there by Cook. It's going to even the count, 1-1. Shout out to our Lady Panther softball sponsors, Farmers State Bank, and Home-Based Services. We appreciate your support. There's a pitch fouled back for strike number 2. Cook goes after here, pitch fouled back. Count stays 1-2. Fort Gibson does a good job battling the pitch. That would have been strike 3, but was able to foul it off. chance at another one here. Pitch inside off the plate. It's going to even the count, 2-2. Still one out. Runners on first and second. Infield's giving up quite a bit of distance there at second between. Johnson looks to make the play at first, and Bracken does a great job stretching out over first. Let's see what they called here. Look like they may be trying to. I don't know what the. Whether he let her on first. We got to hold on, folks. We're paused here because the field called her out. Home plate called her safe. So they're discussing it. Now, Bracken did drop the ball as she reached across, but she was able to pick it up, and they confirm it for the out. So what a play there by Bracken, because the ball, if she doesn't stretch out, is going to go past first and is going to result in a couple runs potentially there. But not only does she stretch out and stop the pass ball, but she secures it and comes down with the out. Now the Fort Gibson coach, he's going to discuss it with home plate, but the field ump had a better view of it, and he's going to call her out. So the runners advance, though, on the play, second and third, but now 2 outs, and here's the pitch over the plate for, they're going to say a little bit high, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Pitch fouled back. Now the scoreboard is saying 0-2, but I didn't see the ump sign a strike on that first pitch. So I got it as 1-1. Scoreboard shows 0-2. We'll stick with 1-1 for right now. Regardless, there's 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Outside corner for strike 2. So the count was 1-2. Or I'm sorry, 1-1, but now it's 1-2. Good pitch there by Cook. Here's the pitch. Off speed. What a pitch for strike 3. So, man, Fort Gibson was in business, but somehow, some way, just by great infield play there, they're able to stop them from scoring. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. The Lady Panthers 4, Fort Gibson 4, and we got Blanchett coming up to bat. All right, second baseman Noli Blanchett comes up to bat for the Lady Panthers. Got Jordan Johnson on deck and Dally Engle in the hole. Lady Panthers looking, try to get some offense generated here. Tie ball game 4-4, bottom of the 4th, and here's the pitch to Blanchett. Pitch comes down right across the plate. They say inside corner for the first strike. Noli does a great job holding back, not swinging at a pitch that was high and even outside. Evens the count 1-1. Pitch across the plate, fouled back. Noli's going to make it 1-2 here.
Just fixed it. He's like,
Pitch inside. It's going to even the count 2-2. What a shot right in the gap there by Noli. She's going to turn first, think about going to second, but wisely stops. And Blanchard gets the Lady Panther started.
Jordan Johnson.
And now Johnson's going to come to the plate. She's 1 of 2. Well, actually, she's 0 for 1. Got to walk her last at bat back in the second, and eventually would score. Johnson came into the day batting .571 on the season. Looking to get her first hit of the ball game, 0 for 1 early in this one. And it's going to be strike one, catches the outside corner to Johnson. There's a pitch, drove it deep to left center, back, gone. 2-run home run by senior shortstop Jordan Johnson. And just like that, the Lady Panthers on top 6-4. What a big shot there by the shortstop. Blanchard's going to cross home plate first. And now the Lady Panthers are in business up 6-4. And Dally Engel, the senior catcher, now comes to the plate. She has walked and got hit by a pitch, so she's batting 1,000 today for base on balls. Yeah, Johnson got all of that one. Snoop Dogg came into the booth for just a moment. Yeah. Snoop Dogg's no longer in Paris. He's in Stigler. First pitch to Engel, ball one, high and outside. Here's the pitch. And pitch is going to be high and outside as well. Engel has to get a little bit frustrated. She doesn't see very many good pitches. They bat around her a little bit. Woo, right down the left field line. Pitches down. Left field makes a good play on it, though, and stops Engel from taking second. So Dally comes up with a long single there. And now Keely Adams steps to the plate. Adams hits a dribbler to third. Pitch is thrown. Ingles going to advance to third, and Adams is get to second, and she's going to stand up after the error. And the Lady Panthers are in business with runners on second and third.
Love it.
And Caitlin Lovett's going to come to the base or to the bat. And let's see. Caitlin, she is 1 of 2 on the day, had a double back in the first and grounded out in the second.
Oh,
A little bit of everything going on there.
Now batting number 30, Cambry Cook.
well, the runner's still. It worked out.
So there's 1 out. Pitch outside for ball 1. Runners on second and third. Adams advanced to third. Got to love it on second. There goes Cook with the pitch. Left field. That's going to score Adams.
Now batting number 10,
And Cookie gets her second hit
Riley
of the
Williams.
ball game. Lovett advances the third. Now 7-4. And Cook's going to get a runner over there at first. KJ Lovell's going to run for her. So here goes Williams. She flew out her last at bat, reached on the air back in the first, looking to try to maybe bring another run home with runners on the corners and 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's going to catch the outside corner. Lovett gets a good lead over there at first, but chooses to go back to first there. Caitlin Lovett on third. By far the best inning of the ball game for Stigler, scoring 3 runs, 2 of those coming off of a 2-run shot from Jordan Johnson. There goes the hit off the end of the bat to right field, right center rather. And Lovett's going to score. Williams is going to advance to second, going to third. And Lovett heads home, and she's going to score another run. And now that makes the lead 9-4.
Number 11, Peyton Miko.
And Riley Williams with a stand-up triple. And that's going to bring right fielder Peyton Meekum up to the plate. She struck out in the first, got a double in the third.
It should be 9-4, isn't it?
Oh, they scored two, didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
they? Yeah, it should be 9-4.
That pitch hit off the end of the bat by Meekum, just foul.
What's that 3? 7-4, wasn't
Yeah, it's 9-4 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I only got 8.
Maybe it is on the eight, but we'd have 2 outs. So.
No, I got 9. I got 9. 9-4. 5 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. It was a pitch to Meekum. She fouls it back.
it? Scoreboard says 0-0 on count. It's 1-2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sleeping in that dugout.
There's a pitch hit off the end of the bat. Williams is going to advance and get home. Meekum's going to be tagged out.
Now batting number 24, Marley Brackett.
Wait. Did we have 2 outs or 3 outs?
There was 2 outs. Now there's 2 outs.
So did that run score?
Yeah. It should be 10-4 right now.
10-4? But the scoreboard said we had 2 outs before she batted.
There was only 1 out.
There was only one.
See, I just got
Because they
1
scored
out
2
too.
runs.
Yeah, I don't know what
They're
they're
just
doing.
not paying attention.
Yeah, there's 2 outs. Dally got out and Peyton got out. That's the only 2 outs of the inning.
See, please pay attention. It throws everybody off. So it is 10?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 10.
So Marley Bracken up to the plate. She's 1 of 2. Doing a good job over at first base for the Lady Panthers. And here's the pitch. Good cut for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bracken squares around the bunt, pulls it back, and it's going to be ball 2.
So how do you know which one's a score?
If I color it in.
How many you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. That's what I got too. Now the umpires, they know what the real score is, don't they?
And Bracken grounds to third. Good play. And that's going to be the 3rd out. But not before the damage was done. We headed to the bottom of the 4th. It was tied. We head to the top of the 5th. And the Lady Panthers now up 10-4. right, folks, top of the fifth. Lady Panthers up 10-4. After the big inning there at the bottom of the fourth, scoring 6. I'm just glad they fixed the scoreboard because Jeremy Vales was about to have a heart attack up here, worried to death about it. There's the 0-1 pitch, catches the outside corner for strike 2. Engel does a great job framing the pitch, catching it right there on the corner. Here's the 0-2, swings away. Johnson comes across the field, makes the catch and throw, and Bracken comes down with it for out number 1.
Now batting number 16, Elleria Smith.
Isn't it after this inning, or 6 total?
Vales, he's ready to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to mow that long.
A good piece of hitting there by the Lady Tigers. Gets the ball right where it needs to go, falls down for a fair ball.
Wiley Wofford.
So the Lady Tigers have a runner on first, 1 out. Reaches out to maybe bunt the ball, pulls back for strike 1. Mm-hmm. Here's a pitch just outside and right off the corner for ball 1. Evens the count, 1-1. We want to give a shout out real quick to York Peppermint Patty, tonight's snack sponsor. 70% less fat. Panther Division losing weight this year, folks. Trying to get them to sponsor football too. So it's 1-2 pitch by Cook. Here it is. Reaches out, good stretch there. Whoa! Holy Batman! Look at the catch by. Woo, man! Look at the catch out there by Williams. I'm talking about. Yeah, hold your fingers in the air, young lady. Hold your fingers in the air. Looking good out there, making a big 2-out catch.
Now batting number 7, Emma Spears.
And that's when you know things have shifted your direction. That's going to be a play of the game, folks. I'm just telling you right now.
Now batting number 19, Cameron Tapp.
That was a big catch out there. That's going to make ESPN top 10 right there. Dun-dun-dun. We need to get that little play. Dun-dun-dun. There's the pitch out there to Miko. Man, easy third out. And big-time defense by Williams and these Lady Panthers. Lead us to the bottom of the fifth. Stigler on top, 10-4.
Lowly, Blanchett.
So Blanchett now up to bat for the Lady Panthers. Pitch low and outside for ball one. Ball two high. Two 0 pitch to Blanchett for a strike. Or is it? Did he? No, he called it a ball. Sorry, folks.
Can't bat 1,000, can you?
No, can't bat 1,000. So 3-0 count to Blanchett. Oh. Pitch inside. Hits her on the shoulder.
Batting number 23, Jordan Johnson.
So Johnson now back to the plate for the Lady Panthers. Got the rally started back in the fourth with a 2-run homer. And it was all downhill for the Lady Tigers after that. And now she got a chance to add more to the RBI total. Batting .571 before the day started. So it's 2-0 count here to Johnson. Kind of avoiding her a little bit after that deep homer she made back in the fourth to left center. There's a pitch inside. Oh, okay, we got it. Inside for strike one. So it's a 2-1 count here to Johnson. Blanchett on first. No outs. Bottom of the fifth. Johnson steps back, looks to try to drive something, gets over the top of the ball, and that's going to even the count 2-2. Lady Tigers trying to do their best not to give up any more runs. If they want to try to get back in this, they got 6 outs to do it. Here's the pitch. Johnson hits it off the end of the bat and right into the glove of second base.
Number 25, Dolly.
So Ingles now, she's going to get up to the plate here. Had a single back in the fourth, got hit by the pitcher in the second and walked in the first. Here's the pitch. Low and inside, gets past the catcher, and so Blanchett's going to advance to second now and running in scoring position, rather. Good eye there by Ingle. Turns on it and just foul. Turn the clock back to the fourth inning. That's where Dally got that hit right down the third base, and third base line. She hit it so hard, left field got over to it quick, and it limited it to just a single. Just a good play by left field, stopping Dally from getting a double. So here we go. Engel with the pitch, and it's going to be outside for ball 2. Dally reaches out across the plate, high pop up to third, and she does a great job. Almost pops out of the glove, but brings that right hand over to secure the ball. And that's going to be out 2 as Dally pops out. And Keely Adams now to the plate. She scored her last time up. Looking to maybe try to get one, maybe 2 runs. Adams got 2 home runs on the season, still early. Here's the pitch. It's going to go outside for ball 1. There was the pitch just outside the inside corner for ball 2. There's the pitch. I'm going to say it a little bit low, and it's going to be 3-0 count now. Pitch inside for ball 4.
Now
So
batting
Adams is
number
going to
3,
advance to first.
Love it.
So Lovett now, the senior third baseman, steps to the plate. Scored twice today. A couple big hits for the Lady Panthers. And looking to come through maybe one more time here. Pitch high over the plate, but just a little high for ball 1. Here's a pitch inside, ball 2. There's a good pitch to Lovett there. Catches the inside corner. Takes us to a 2-1 count, 2 outs. Runner on first and second. Lady Panthers up 10-4. Lovett turns on that one. Going to head over to foul territory. Left field's able to come down with it, and that's going to be the 3rd out. We're going to head to the top of the 6th. Your Lady Panthers 10, Lady Tigers 4. We'll be right back. Pop up there to Johnson. She comes down with it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 21, Peyton Russell.
We're just joining the broadcast. We went into the bottom of the fifth, and we were tied 4-4. Lady Panthers able to put 6 on the board. Give them a little bit of breathing room. Now here we are on the top of the 6th. Good play there. And actually, we put, I think it was 6 we put in the 4th, not the 5th. Able to get a little bit of breathing room here for the Lady Panthers, and since then they've been able to hold that lead. Now with 2 down. So the Lady Tigers are down to their final 4 outs. 4 outs of the ball game. Good pitch there by Cook. Catches that outside corner for the first strike. Oh, 1 pitch. High and outside. Going to even the count 1-1. Anybody sees Alan Hicks anywhere out in the community, let him know that there's a pitch. Make sure you let him know you didn't miss him. We do appreciate York Peppermint Patties and Jeremy Vales. So the count's 1-2, 2 outs. Pitch off the end of the bat. Ooh, stays fair. Levitt does a great job getting across the field. And Brackett does even better of a job by scooping that ball out of the dirt for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Lady Panthers still on top, 10-4. I thought that one was going to roll foul. That something stayed right down the line. So we're back, folks. Bottom of the 6th. Lady Panthers up 10-4. Canterbury Cook, Lady Panthers pitcher, up to bat. She scored twice today. There's that first pitch. A little bit off of speed there. Off of the speed. All right, Bells, there's 2 York Peppermint Patties left. I'll give you one. No, I'll eat one. You can have one. Here you go.
She said that was a big bag.
You don't want this?
Negative.
I
No.
don't
You don't want a York?
That's up my crunch wraps.
I don't get my poly in there, so I can't eat too many of these.
There's
Best ever.
an off-speed pitch low and outside. So Cook now ahead in the count, 2-1.
Somebody's been having some Taco Bell. Who gave it that?
Good play there. Cook grounds out to third
Now batting.
for the first out.
Number 10, Riley Williams.
So Williams now steps up to the plate here. And Riley has had a big ball game. Had a great hit, her last at bat. Back in the fourth. But what really has stood out today was the outstanding diving catch out in center field last inning that saved a. That's code for I'm trying to get the game over with. When the strike zone widens, that means I'm trying to get the game over. But Williams did a great job stretching out center field. It's got to be, man, one of the plays of the game. There's another hit right over the shortstop's glove. And Williams just continues to hit the ball well. She come into the ball game today batting .333, but she's going to see that average climb after the day.
Peyton Beacom.
Coach pushed her up in the lineup a little bit. She played last week against Broken Bow. She batted ninth. Today she come in batting sixth, and she's taking advantage of it. Now Peyton Beacom up to bat. Stretches out across the plate, fouls it off.
Yeah, you think about Taco Bell now.
Of course. Nacho Bel Grande. Cheesy gordita crunch.
I like the nacho fries.
I've never tried
There's the outside corner pitch for strike two to Meekum.
Seen out there last night, they got these, it's ranch jalapeno nacho fries.
that. That sounds
Oh,
pretty
man, they look awesome.
Meekum stretches out over the plate for what would have been ball
good.
one.
Now batting.
Swings
Number
past the pitch
24,
for strike three.
Marley Bracken.
That's 2 outs now for the Lady Panthers. And now batting for the Lady Panthers, number 24, first baseman, Marley Bracken. And it looks like we're going to have some substitution here for Bracken, and KJ Lovell is going to come in and get her a bat here.
Now batting number 1, KJ Lovell.
KJ's done some pinch running today, but she gets her first at bat. Coming in for Bracken there. There's the first pitch. Pitch high and outside. Got Williams on first with a 1-out single. Meekum struck out. There's 2 outs and Lovell up to bat. Williams takes off, and she's going to slide under the tag for a stolen base. And Lovell now looks at a 2-0 count, and Riley Williams now in scoring position. Two-0 pitch just inside for ball 3.
The grandparents have been down there on the walls.
So Lovell looks to Coach Engel there and takes their sign, and more than likely going to take the pitch and does for strike 1.
They go to every home game and every away game. They never miss a game.
There's a pitch, a little base hit off the end of the bat, and Williams thinks about going home. Is going to turn back there, but Lovell comes in, and if Williams doesn't check up right there, she kind of pauses a little bit. I think she forgot that there was
Now batting number 17.
2 outs. She could have been running. But just that little pause, I think, caused us from not being able to score that 11th run. But that's okay. Runners on the corner, 2 outs. And batting now for the Lady Panthers, number 17, Noli Blanchett. Good pitch outside corner for the first strike. So Lovell on first, Williams on third. Runners at the corner, 2 outs, score still 10-4. And the catcher comes out past home and throws up a few signs. So Lovell is going to advance to second. Runner now, second and first.
Third gear there, didn't she?
Yeah. Count even now to Blanchett. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And just a little late there. Fouls it back. Falls behind on the count now, 1-2. Pitch high. It's going to even the count, 2-2. Lady Tigers wanted a strike call there, but says just a little bit high. It was across the plate, just a little high. As a result, evens the count, 2-2. 2 outs, runners on second and third. That's Lovell over there on second. Williams on third. There's the pitch. And that's inside for ball 3, so full count. And if you are Fort Gibson, you do not want to let Blanchett get away from you and get on first here, because you got Jordan Johnson on deck, and she's already got a 2-run bomb already in the ball game. You don't want to give her a opportunity to put a little more on you. Here's the pitch, and that's ball 4, and that's what's going to happen. Jordan's going to come to the line, to the box there. I'll get it right here in a second. Jordan, she is one of 3 today with a walk and a home run, a 2-run homer back in the 4th. Looking for, as Alan Hooks would say, a grand salami. Jordan's already settled into the box here, looking for the pitch. Here it comes, bases loaded, and I'm going to say low for ball 1. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Say thanks to Farmer State Bank, as well as home-based services. Oh, there's a good pitch inside corner. Going to even the count, 1-1. There's a pitch off the end of the bat to right field. And good hit there by Johnson, but even better catch out in right field. And so no damage done. We head to the top of the 7th. Final 3 outs for Fort Gibson. And they're going to have to score 6 if they want to play a little more ball. We're going to go silent just for a moment, and we'll be back with the final inning.
Kristen Cantrell.
So Cantrell steps up to the plate here for the Lady Tigers, down to their final 3 outs. Cook on the mound. Here's the pitch. Pitch a little bit high for ball 1. This is the final home game for the Lady Panthers until September. That'll be the next time that Panther Vision will bring you the broadcast on September 3rd against Poto. There's the pitch, outside corner for strike 2. Looking at the schedule here, tomorrow, Lady Panthers are going to head inside pitch for strike 3. Going to head to Broken Bow for a rematch
Now batting
of last Monday's game.
Skyla Odin.
And then Thursday, Salisal. And then the weekend they head to play in the Owasso tournament. And then next week, Fort Gibson at Fort Gibson, Poto at Poto, and Muldrow at Muldrow. And then we'll start a home stance here against Poto on September the 3rd. There's a pitch right to second base for out number 2. Then we'll play Muldrow and Shakota at home.
16, Aloria Smith.
And so get kind of home happy in September. Panther Vision is committed to bring you these home broadcasts. Many people ask us, why don't we do the visiting or the away games? It's just it's really hard to do. Many of the other schools don't have the accommodations that are necessary to broadcast the game, and so this is why we don't really do the away games, but we are committed to these home games, and we love doing it. Looking forward to a successful season here by the Lady Panthers, a successful season by the Panther football team. There's a pitch off the end of the bat, and Blanchett does a great job getting to the secondary of the outfield there. Comes down with the catch, and that's going to be the ball game. Final here in Stigler. Lady Panthers 10, Lady Tigers 4, and your Lady Panthers move to 5-1 on the season. They're going to pack up the bus, head south to Broken Bow tomorrow. We want to say thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Great game by the Lady Panthers, and until the next time, we pray God bless you and have a wonderful day. Panther Vision out.
Fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look, we are not the same, this is not a game. I've been swerving through the city in and out of lanes. Yeah, cause if I see it, then I want it, then you better know I got it. Ain't no options, I'm about to do the thing. I'm an outlaw, you can never catch me. I'm in first place, you can never. These other guys only got one life. This is your moment, whether wrong or right. You're your own enemy, your own enemy, your own enemy. Yeah. When I fall, I keep running. Feel the pain, but I love it, yeah.
You know I'm built for it. You ain't gotta ask twice.